Hello, I'm Soycat and welcome back to another third channel Let's Play video, and I know that there is a weird circle up my head. It's something sort of where I chroma keyed this, but you know what, let's just accept that for now and move on to the fact that today we're going to the prison in Fortnite, because a lot of people know that Dusty Depot was destroyed, it's now a divot, and that there's a little bit of Tilted Towers destroyed, and you know, that's probably the extent of the damage you figure, but something a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people say like, nope, you got the wrong place there, Toycat, is the prison was actually destroyed too, or at least mostly destroyed, the bulk of it's gone, so I figured I would show you what is left of prison now, and let's try and win a game while landing there, because there's meteors all around the map as well as this, like you can see there's one near Salty Springs, there's one, you know, just over there to the west of the maze, and there's a few meteors all around the place, one over there as well, but the most important one is the prison, because the prison, despite not being a named place, was a lot of people's favourite places for squads. A lot of people like to go there, so I figured let's go there, and let's try and win this, shall we? Let's get a win for the prison, because I've only landed here a couple of times before, and it's a really rough spot in terms of like what it's near, because the prison is close to Retail Row in the same way that like I right now am close to, you know, like France in a way, like, oh, I mean, it's just like just over there a few hundred miles. So yeah, basically it's really far away. It's a rough spot to be in, but it's also a really interesting spot because if you look to the south of it, it's got some new Moisty Mire stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get like a 2-for-1 here, starting with the magical powers we'll get from going into the hole, and then ending up in, oh gosh, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Apparently nothing very clearly defined. So yeah, things sound a little bit weird. You probably are noticing the audio is a little bit weird today, but I have no idea where that is. But again, it's a third channel. We don't have to care necessarily. That's not our remit today. All we have to do is try and get this done. So there's a guy over there. He doesn't spot me, which is how I want to keep things. So I'm going to just jump in the hole and then charge after him the powers, because this is everyone's favorite thing in the world, right? Just jumping off people, trying our best to get something done. So he must have fallen down here. He's in fact there. Okay, he's a headshot and he's done. So that's one kill down. I figured there'd be more of a fight than that, so I'm still keeping on my best, my highest alert, because you never know. There was 3 people here, now there is 2, but there are still big questions about where the third guy went. So just grab one of these. Also, face cam, isn't that a nice quality? Look at this. Is this the third channel, or is this some real effort? High quality. Oh, he's got there. Yes, there is. Hello there, friend. Oh, okay. Good thing that he's too busy trying to fire grenades. Maybe, in fact, maybe he doesn't have anything else. Like, if you're desperate enough to resort to grenades already, it implies you don't have any other options available, does it not? And if we just hop over here, real quick. Okay, yeah, he's definitely got nothing else available. Oh no, okay, my thing just ran out at that very moment. Oh, he must have a shotgun, because otherwise... Oh no, oh gosh, what just happened there? He had a sniper, I guess he was trying to pick me off, and I guess it wasn't good enough. So, there we go, we've won prison, but can we win the game? He had a shield, Jesus. He must be doing pretty well for himself. Clearly not well enough to consider drinking his shield, but for me, I don't really need to care about it. So in case you're curious, I hear the audio really weird too. I'm not sure if this is a Fortnite glitch or a recording glitch, but again, let's just pretend it's a real thing. You know, this is where we have issues like this, and we just accept that, you know, sometimes the world is not an okay place, but that's okay. It's okay not to be okay. It's like those posters where it's like, it's gay, or maybe it's not gay to be gay. It's something like that. There's a clever poster campaign. I had a potentially questioning friend who was like, no, I really approve that message, because, you know, it shows that gay has 2 meanings or something like that. Or at least, maybe that's what he said. Honestly, I didn't listen to everything he said. But you know, who listens to everyone anyone says? I think I sound like a bad person. You know, maybe I'm a bad person. But there you go, mini rant. So yeah, basically Fortnite, in case you're curious, what we do today, by the way. Because, I've been like, oh, let's snipe the guy. That seems like the logical thing to do here now. So it's 2 people fighting, if I'm not mistaken. I really need to wait until one of them sits still for a little bit. Please, just... Oh, no. Why are none of these hitting? So unlucky. Or so bad. I mean, you can mix and match which one you think it is. Oh, and I've run out of the magic meteor juice too. So getting in there closer is kind of my only option, because I've got a shotgun and SMG. And they're not 2 weapons known for their range capability, if we're being perfectly frank. And I'll be honest, I don't know why we call things rank. But yeah, today, I've been making a lot of, like, 2cat videos and doing research for it. Like, it's kind of weird, actually, that that channel kind of spawned out of nowhere. And now, like, sometimes when I just want to, like, let some creative energy go, I'll make videos here. It's like, you know, it'll be too popular if I do it there. Or something, you know, there's real pressure when people want to see the things you're making. That's why I like to always have a place where it's like, you know, the one thing here is that I'm going to emphasize is the standards are low. Because that's, to me, one of the most enjoyable things. Like, it's fun to make good stuff, too. There is a fun element to it. That guy is up there. He definitely saw me, because I saw him peek around. So we have to somehow... Oh, no, there he is. Oh, perfect. Nailed it. Oh, that would have been so good if we could do that twice. Okay, so that wasn't... I didn't want to use metal there, but I guess it will confuse him at least. If nothing else. I desperately need to get back into the map, so I should probably start doing that soon. Oh, 21. No. No. Okay, nailed it. A little bit. That was the weirdest sounding noise yet. I don't know what's going on here. That's our 3rd kill. We got to check out the area, but we have 2 minutes till we have to be not inside of it. Actually, no, 2 minutes is plenty. We've got time to explore. Because there's something blue over there. Oh, it's the O. It's the letter O for the Fortnite challenge. See? You can make videos and get challenges done. That's why I like to call double dipping. But yes, I've been working on a lot of 2cat stuff, but like there's a newfound pressure I have where it's like there's gotta always be an improvement now. Week to week to week. Or like I guess twice a week south when I make videos there. So I like to do like a couple of different editing tricks, do a couple of different tricks. Always focus on like just the core thing though. Because a lot of YouTubers, they focus so much on editing that they miss the core of what their channel is. And no one really knows why they're big or what makes them do well. But I think it's always important to at least try and guess. And guess it, or at least not guess, but like at least try and have an idea. Because it's really easy to get disillusioned with YouTube otherwise. Just think like, you know, the reason you make videos is not necessarily because you, you know, the reason you make videos, you'll start to think like, oh, people will just click anything I make. And for a while, maybe they do. But it's important to care about what you do, because otherwise, I don't know, if you don't care about what you do in anything, like even if you're like a janitor, and you just think, I just clean up literal, you know, human feces, you're like, well then, you know, my life sucks, my job sucks. But a lot of people, they take pride in it, because if you take pride in what you do, you'll have a more fun time. And I didn't used to believe that, honestly. Especially when you see like a lot of big YouTubers that don't seem to care but make great stuff. But like when you, at least for me, at least for a lot of people, like needing to make something that you're happy with is going somewhere, or that it's doing something that isn't being done. I think it's a surprisingly important thing that's really easy to miss. And I don't know, maybe that's less than someone, maybe it's not. Let's see if you take more full damage while you. Oh no, you don't. So you take less full damage. How nice. So there's a guy over there, right? You see him on the right? Or am I imagining it? I could be imagining it. So like I said, we're in this situation now where we have like nothing to do besides vaguely head north and see what retail roles doing. And this is where our, you know, our odds of dying go to their highest. But it's fine for me. I like a bit of risk. I feel like this area is so unvisited because of the whole, you know, there's basically people are only going to where challenges are and to new areas that I feel relatively safe here. Because usually that sniper tower just messes me up, so it's nice not to have that. Just gonna finish my point from earlier then, because I never finish things. I know I like ADD all over the place, but caring about things is important, and that sounds like a thing people say to make you care about things, but it's one of those lessons that I've learned today, and that is the reason why, you know, people aren't just making the best of a bad situation or pretending something's better than it is. I think the happiest people are the ones who think they're doing their tiny important part. Because I think as humans, like, you know, our jobs, first of all, is to, you know, the reproduce and, what is it, survive and reproduce. But one of the best ways to go beyond that to get fulfillment is to feel like you've contributed to the sum of human, like, effort, the things we've done as a whole. And it sounds ridiculous that anyone can think they've done that, like making a YouTube video or like cleaning a floor. How do either of those things contribute? But like, if you make someone... Oh, gosh! Okay, so... I'm gonna build a little bit over there. Get nice and confused. Oh gosh! He destroyed it. So he's coming towards me right now. There he is. Oh, no! Oh, okay. Jesus. 46. He's really giving me a good shot on him right here. Oh! Sorry, pal. So, yeah, 4 kills, 16 people left. If nothing else, this game has at least gone well so far. And we can finally get rid of this goddamn SMG, which is... it's just not a happy weapon, you know? No one who uses the SMG does so and feels good about it. It's more like, well, I had nothing else I could use. Therefore, I have to use this. And we'll also pick that up instead. There we go. We got like a almost dream setup. We got a real damage-dealing rifle. We got a nice secondary. We got some spare shields and a little bit of spare health, which I'll use as soon as I can find a safe place. We're doing good today. So yeah, I feel like that lesson about like caring about things you do, I don't think it applies to like things of course you do. Like, you know, maybe you should care about, let's make an up example, like schoolwork or something. But I don't think that is the most important part. So I'm going to go for the defensive route over the grenades. Because I think if we're going to win this, we're not going to win by killing 14 people. We're going to win by like killing 2 or 3 people and having the other people kill the rest. Again, it's a tried and true strategy. But yeah, I feel like the more you care about something, the more important that thing becomes. And you can do anything really good. And it's really hard to work out how sometimes until you care. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just like me having a crisis as a YouTuber or something. But it's something that I considered because, again, I spent a lot of the day researching the Isle of Man and then making a video on it, which will go out in like 2 days, by the way. I try to space the 2 uploads like every 2 to 3 days or something like that, because I feel like making them really quickly in a row, and then some days I'm like, you know, not really thinking so much to do. In fact, I really like that channel mostly because of the freedom it gives me in terms of uploads. Like, I could not upload for 2 weeks and be fine. It's something, after daily uploading for so many years, you start to appreciate like the power that kind of gives you to keep momentum flowing or something. I don't know what I'm saying here, but words and stuff. Hopefully you understand the words and stuff. So I'm going to try and go inside one of these houses because I still need to use this medkit, which I've just had stockpiled for a while. Oh, perfect. Use that in the corner here. This is literally the best thing. Could have hoped for. And it's just sat there, because again, no one goes to Retail Row. They're also busy with a Meteor. So this whole place has just been underdeveloped. And that's a tragedy, if you ask me. So check this place out. Is in fact a chest. Oh, and another shield. So much better than that. There's a grenade launcher here too, which means I guess I'll use up my medkit just so I can pick it up. Because even though grenades are kind of sucky, grenade launchers can do some cool stuff at least. Mostly because people don't expect them. So yeah, they're my thoughts on that. Maybe you learned something. Maybe I just rambled and said stuff. But if I did, let me talk about what else I did today. Because I went out. I was kind of like having a rough time at like 4 PM or something. Because even though my day was free, I was like not focusing on any one task. And I was like, you know, I'll just go for a brief walk. I got a fake coffee. Like I always say coffee, and I'm like, you know, most people don't consider anything I don't consider anything I would drink coffee, and most people will be on the same level. So basically, milkshakes that coffee places just happen to sell. And one of those and the walk really helps, I think. So I would recommend 10 out of 10 to anyone, whoever feels like, you know, I want to do different things than I'm doing right now. Tiny breaks, like in terms of like, if you mean on the, I guess the break in terms of the scale. If you're not doing something you need to do and you've got 3 hours left to do it, take a 20-minute break, chill down, chill out, you know, etc. And if you're doing something for a year and you don't know why you're doing it, take a day or 2 off. I think breaks are really important to use. I was gonna say like in moderation, but anyway, I'm getting preachy here. I don't want to preach anything. I don't know anything. You don't know anything. We're all just rolling through this together. So I guess we're gonna go north back to my little hidey hole. Again, there's no one really around anywhere. And it does make... There's a rocket launcher somewhere. I am starting to question why there's no one around anywhere. But I guess it's not really my issue. But it also kind of is. There's some people... Like, the zone is pretty small. For me not to even see someone or see any proof of human activity besides hearing that noise. It's very, very strange. In my opinion. So just going to quickly replace this with that. And... By the way, pro tip, I'd always recommend, like, for weapon switches, learn to do them really quickly. So you can do them on the fly. Because weapon switches can do some good stuff. Should we do some Fortnite tips and tricks? I always feel nervous doing them because I'm sure there's a billion places with Fortnite tips. And like, if some of those people are actual Fortnite pros, then why do you need my advice? But yeah, some Fortnite tips while we're here. We're going anyway. We're doing that live stream of consciousness. You're hearing whatever thoughts come into my head kind of thing. So let's talk about some Fortnite tips. So first of all, inventory management. Get a nice inventory. And get a consistent inventory between games, because then you can learn. Oh, what is he doing here? Oh, got him. If you learn consistent inventory management between games, you can get better muscle reflexes for like left switches, shotgun, something like that. I'm gonna replace that with his shotgun, with his gun. Gotta save those ammo, even at 500. It's important to save, okay? You never know when gonna need those extra 16 bullets or whatever. Go inside here so I can use this in peace. we're in the top 5. I wasn't expecting that. This was just like a off the cuff, like maybe I should make a video kind of thing. Oh, I just realized earlier, I should have used the campfire instead of the medkit. It's gonna be one guy in the comments who's not happy with it. But yeah, pro tip Fortnite, keep your inventory management on point. Try to land in different places so you can get a feel for them. Like land there 10 times in a row or something, so you know all the chest locations, you know all the hiding locations. Because the game is always going to involve running around the map in some degree. So having a heads up on what exactly that means, always going to be a good idea. Oh no, oh gosh. So I think it might be worth going for one of those rocks. Just for the fun of it. Again, I know we made a big point about how we could win by just trying to staying out people's ways and just killing them one or two. But given that, oh god, there's a guy over there. Okay. So I've got the porta fort if I need it. It's ready. I'll throw it if things get bad. I'm hoping they don't though. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Now we pull out our gun again. We can't climb out of here. The game really doesn't like you to. But I can Skyrim it out anyway. Yeah. The game doesn't control me. Do some bouncing around. Get back behind my mountain. Oh, there's a whole drop of stuff there. Okay, so I'm gonna try and jump around here. I'm making a super loud noise. I really. Oh, there we go. Okay, that didn't work. And I'm out of juice. Oh, I got him with the grenade. Okay, perfect. Just made some huge comment about that, and it just worked out for me. Nice. So we're up here. We're fairly safe up here too. He has a lot of stuff. That medkit is really nice. But honestly, I think my position is worth a bit more than that, and I can't get any more rocks to get it up. So, okay. Oh, to get back up, sorry. No, get it up. Get it up, something entirely different. It's an issue a lot of people have, but it's not an issue I've got here today, at least. So, guy over there doesn't know I'm up here. Actually, he does know I'm up here, you can see. But now I know where he is. There's a guy in the fortress in front of me, a guy to my right, potentially a guy to my left, but he can't get me. So, this guy over there, who's about to get the stuff, he is my primary concern. Oh, he wants the balloon. Wait. There we go. So now we just have to make a little thing there. Open it up here. My own little. Oh, it's a rocket launcher. Perfect. As well as one of these. Perfect. Okay, so we're doing pretty well for ourselves today. Is the guy come from below? He's not. Okay, so we have to rush across there to that guy's fort, which is just building and building and building. Use some bricks. I think the guy is sitting in that bush. I'm not certain. Yeah, so far, things are going kind of okay. I'm liking the current situation. I'm at 100. I might just get a second victory out one day. That would be pretty darn nice. I have to actually quickly reschedule the live stream. Push it forward like 7 minutes maybe. Okay, so what are we gonna do for this? Oh gosh! Does he know I'm up there? Did he even go for me? Or is it something else? Oh no! That would have been perfect! I had everything going for me. But the guy at the base of the mountain, I don't even know what happened there. But I came third. I got 6 kills though, so it's an okay game regardless. I think that's like the second death today because I killed myself with a rocket launcher. But, you know, we came third from the prison. Oh, third again! The tragedy is endless. But I hope you enjoyed today's video regardless. You can like it if you're into, I don't know, like amphibious penguins. You can dislike it if you're not a fan of the concept of Fortnite and you think that, you know, it'd probably be better if we all just hunt each other instead. And you can share it if you think that the Prime Minister of Australia has some issues with his style. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.